Hello everybody, welcome to the King of Anime podcast, where this week we'll be talking about... Does anyone know what we're talking about this week?
Sex.
What's sex? Alright everybody, sex is bad. Let's move on.
Sex isn't bad. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, you know, save yourself for Jesus.
I don't know what Bible you've been reading, but I don't think that's how it works.
And also, he's all about sex.
Who's he?
Jesus.
Jesus? Well, yeah, but...
He's got that sex appeal.
Dino J says E.
Hey.
What? Why just E?
Isn't that like one of the VTubers that just went and then it like went viral?
I have no idea what goes on in that community.
Honestly, I don't know.
Well,
I just don't know. I'm sorry.
well. This is the King of Anime podcast. This is the podcast we do typically every week. Except for we missed last week because I literally
What
forgot
happened?
the podcast existed.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I was
Sad days.
getting ready to. I was like, you know, in my chair, just bouncing up and down like, oh boy, here we go. We're about to start pretty soon. And I'm like, he's usually here before I am. And that's when I reached out to you and I was like, are we still doing this? And you were like, fuck you talking about, stupid idiot?
I don't know if that's the way it went down.
And I was like, what do you mean? It's Monday. And you're like, no, it's not. Oh shit, it's Monday.
Oh my god, Sir
Fuck,
Finks
I forgot.
Sir Finks is back with a woof woof. Oh god. This is bad.
You gotta save that for the next two seasons.
Wait, what's happening? Next
You'll
two
know why.
What?
You'll know why. It's kind of a spoiler if I say what.
Well,
But just save it.
QRW6 has arrived. Says, what up, KOA? Currently watching the English dub of Odd Taxi and got a hint of the visuals. And yes, you do have to watch this anime the second time around.
Yeah, you do. It's amazing.
I'll see what I can do. No promises. But I'm kind of a busy man these days. But anyways, this is the King of Anime podcast, where at the beginning of every season, we lock in a whole bunch of anime to watch, and we kill and pass things. It takes 2 or more passes to pass something, and 2 more kills to kill something. So, with that out of the way, how have you guys been doing?
I've been good. I've just been working and watching sports and getting ready for dodgeball to come back and
Eating the booty like groceries?
a little bit of that, yeah.
Okay, good.
The schedule. I've been pretty much just chilling. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They beat somebody.
No. They beat the Suns because, again, the Suns are falling apart now, so anyone can beat them at this point.
We live? I restarted.
Looks like it's reconnected.
The fuck was that? Why was it doing all that shit?
Okay, we're back.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I hear myself.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll put back on my filter.
You have a filter?
Yeah, I was gonna, can't say any more racist stuff.
Wait, what were you saying that was racist?
Off stream, man. Off stream.
I was
Off?
gonna say, we don't talk about that on the stream.
Oh, all right then. Okay. Guys want to get into questions, I guess?
Let's do it.
First question. A little bit of a loaded one. Kind of ridiculous and stupid, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know who asked it, but they're probably worse than Hitler. This question is: does Vladalina still make you long and hard? I don't know who this is directed to. I'm gonna assume it's directed towards Satsuki.
You know who it's directed to?
I think it's you.
No, why would it be me? Why would it be me? What?
Because you said that. So.
No.
I've seen the evidence, so
No, this was an edit. I didn't say anything.
Today, we will be talking about my favorite Vladalina. She makes me long and hard. It more or less was like that.
More or less was edited to make it seem like that? That was not a real video.
No. Let's see what everyone thinks.
No, everyone agrees with me. Nobody thinks that I'm in love with Vladalina or anything like that.
Believes that it was real. Click on that link to listen to it for one, and also type yes in the chat.
I think we should also type in yes, I will buy the Vladalina merch.
okay.
Okay, no one's saying yes, so I mean, I guess you're scot free.
Fuck.
Oh, there you go. QRW6, he believes me.
You know, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't like this.
Answer the question.
Do we have to go back through my slideshows? I have them loaded up. I have them loaded up. We can go
through another fucking
Well,
slideshow.
we can't. Never mind.
Thank God.
Never mind. I went to it and they're gone. It's a black screen.
Oh, good. I mean, oh, it's too bad.
What the fuck does that mean? It's ridiculous.
Answer the question.
Answer the question. What question do you want me to answer, Satsuki?
Does Vladalina still make you long and hard?
Never has. I am a big supporter of one Sabelina, which I think you guys should click that pinned comment right there, and it'll take you to my merch store, which you can buy a Sabelina shirt. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, we've seen the Sabelina shirt. I added a new Sabelina shirt, actually. New art. It's the same one. That's my YouTube profile picture currently. I slapped that on a shirt and a sticker, and I think you guys should buy it. And a hoodie this time, so you can buy a Sabelina hoodie. Aren't you going to buy 3, EA? 3 of each?
Maybe not this month.
Exactly. See, he's going to buy 3 of each every month. That's what he said. So I think you all should do it. You should click that link, buy the Sabelina merch. It's going to be great. Or you can buy, one of those King of Anime podcast T-shirts.
I have that.
Yeah, I think we all here do.
All right. So, yeah, the answer to that question is yes.
No, it's no. Next question. Do you all think the immediate sequel announcement of Boruto spoiled the ending of Naruto for you? What I mean is that if you read and watched the ending of Naruto, you would have missed it until years later Boruto became announced just like Yashahime.
This has no merit towards me whatsoever, so take it away, y'all.
Never seen Boruto. Never finished Naruto.
I mean, does that mean it? I mean, I guess so. In a way, it does. But if you didn't know what Boruto was, like if you didn't know the synopsis of it or what it was actually about, then not really. I guess the only thing it'll spoil you on is the fact that we're continuing on in that world, but that's about it. So, I mean, yeah, again, yes, in a way.
Next question. What defines a character to being a best boy / girl in your opinion, and how will it help fans to understand how to define them? Just really, I think that's just a popularity contest, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
For me, I mean, there's so many like best girls and boys out there that fans can just name right off the top of the head. But for me personally, to be a best boy or girl, they have to be unique and kind of like set themselves apart from everyone else as far as just being like different.
Like Sabelina.
Like, Sabelina is a bastardization that you created. Never bring her up again.
Sabelina
That
merch.
much?
You all need. Listen, guys. Do you see how they're treating Sabelina? Don't let that happen. Just
Not real.
buy some of that merch. Buy some of that merch.
Well, as for me, best boy, girl just means like your favorite boy or girl in whatever anime you're talking about for the subject. As it's defined by like fandom, it could be literally anything. It could just be who's the cutest character, who's the most likable character, well written, could be anything.
Forgot to change the current topic there on the screen. I've changed it down. Next question. You're to be isekai'd into the world of one of the big three, and your death is inevitable due to you taking part in a big battle arc. Oh god. Which world will you choose, and what big arc battle you'll be proud to go down fighting? A. Naruto, B. Bleach, C. One Piece. Future arcs are counted. So, I've never finished any of these anime. So,
Really, I only know the Bleach one, and the one I'd want to go down fighting, swinging in is when I go toe to toe with Kenpachi Zaraki. I know I'd get my ass handed to me, and I know I would lose, but you know, he's an honorable man, and it would be a hell of a fight.
I would choose Bleach too, but for different reasons. Because like they said, my death is inevitable. So if it doesn't really matter where I go, I'm still going to die. I'm going to Bleach just because Bleach has the best looking female cast.
oh my god.
I agree with that.
So, I mean, then I could probably like get killed by like, I mean, it depends on if I'm evil or not. But I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Whichever one.
Richie, Soifon, doesn't matter.
I guess for me, whichever the one that'll get me Hinata, I'm okay with that one.
Naruto?
Yeah, that's Naruto.
I suppose I'm going Naruto. Naruto. We have a question in the chat for EA here. What's your opinion on our classmates don't know we're having sex in your room getting a manga adaptation?
Big win? No, I said this earlier. I said another quote-unquote banger coming soon. But,
Is this a future lock-in from EA?
what is it? Is it about students doing it? Or is it about, like, a teacher getting it on with their students? To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I saw the title of it, and I was just like, oh, that looks like it's fun.
I don't plan on finding out.
That looks like a wholesome anime.
To me, it seems like it's an anime about teenage sex.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll pass.
Good
Wait,
for them.
no. Maybe it could be the teachers that are having sex.
See, that's what I'm thinking. You know, the teachers are doing it, and then they're like in between home ec and woodshop. They're just like, all right, you know where to. Let's go around the back and
No.
go to the shed.
No. What the name implies is that there are teachers that are specifically going to the students' houses to have sex in their rooms.
I wasn't thinking of the house. I was thinking about at school where they're just being
Well-
naughty. You know.
Well, okay. No, I'm confused.
It's all.
It's an anime, guys. Like, we don't have to overthink. It's an anime. Anime always has high school settings. This is going to be set in a high school
So
with
lots of-
underage characters.
Yep, pretty much. Is that legal?
Probably not. Next question. What are y'all thoughts on Monica Rial, positive and negative?
Jeez.
I feel like this
I've
is
been blocked.
one for EA.
I've been blocked by her on Twitter, and no, I didn't say 2 words to her But no, I'll be real for a second. I think she's a great voice actress. I think she's definitely, like, as far as like her collection of what she's done a lot of voices, and she's very talented, really good at what she does. But as a person, I don't care for her. I really don't care for her, and I will just kind of leave it at that. It's just I don't see eye to eye with her on quite a bit of things. So,
I mean, that's kind of like, I think, like, with kind of, especially in the social media age, but it's kind of always been a thing where it's like people look up to certain people, and you find out the people you look up to are not very good people, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is fine.
That's kind of what happened.
Yeah, which is, whatever floats her boat. As for me, I think she's a phenomenal voice actress with amazing talent. She doesn't seem like the nicest person. I like her less than Sean. I'll say that. That bastard Sean.
Yeah, I would say Sean's kind of like still at the top.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to add on that.
All right. We're all getting blocked by Monica, except for Satsuki.
I hope I don't get blocked.
QRW6 says Monica Rial is our childhood, relating to her work, but finding out about the person hurts. Don't live to see your hero. TJ Goat, what does she do? Just Google. Google's.
If you want, you can DM me on Twitter. I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, DM EA at. No, it's on there. It's on the top left.
Animated. Yeah.
There's a scrolling thing on the top left that has all of our Twitter tags and where we're at on certain platforms. So, next question. Do you find entertainment in watching the anime movies in theaters, and do you think anime movies will have a medium of being plot-focused or filler, since they are a cash grab in the end of the day? Plot movie, Demon Slayer, filler movie, One Piece films. I mean, I went to go see Mugen Train in theaters with my mother. That was really nice. We enjoyed it. And I'm going to go again soon to see JJK Zero. So yeah, I think I enjoyed quite a bit the experience of watching anime in a theater. It's actually really cool, I think. But yeah, as for the filler movies, I mean, I don't like the filler movie stuff. I think it's annoying.
My Hero fucking movies.
I was thinking Dragon Ball Z.
Well, yeah, those are pretty fillerish. They're kind of like non-canon. Well, now they're considered canon now. The ones.
The new ones.
Super. Yeah, but yeah, I love watching anime in the theaters. I watched Super Broly in the theater, which was awesome. Before everything, I saw. What was it? Yeah, I saw and Your Name. I saw Your Name in the theater, and I was an emotional wreck. That's a great movie.
And if you think it's like hard to see anime in theaters, it's really not. Every month, they're like, especially in America at the very least, there are tons of cinemas constantly showing Ghibli films, like on repeat, just religiously. So you can probably go see a Ghibli film probably today, if you really wanted to, or tomorrow, for pretty cheap.
I have not watched an anime movie in theaters. Probably won't. I like to watch my movies illegally.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's Satsuki.
Next question. What are y'all thoughts on the battle school? Wait, this is a genre? The battle school genre. Examples: the irregular at Magic High School, Chivalry of a Failed Knight, and Infinite Stratos. I've seen none of those. I didn't know this was a thing.
I'm familiar. I feel like I know what this would be. I think there's a show called. Well, look. Wait. What?
Does Batum
Future
count?
Diary. would Future Diary count in this?
That's
I have no
more like
idea.
Sci-fi fantasy, I think. But
But yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I think I understand what the genre would be. Can't say I've watched any anime in that genre that would qualify. Probably that's probably a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't sound appealing to me.
Doesn't the Irregular at Magic High School have like an incest plot?
It sure does. And when I found that out, I dropped it faster than I don't know, Mike Tyson dropping opponents.
Well, you know, these days some people enjoy incest, so yeah, you're.
I was gonna say, like, come on, it's anime.
It sucks.
I don't think that applies to the same thing.
We're on a podcast, Satsuki.
Come on.
What's the anime?
It's
the
brother
anime?
sisters.
What's the anime without incest?
What?
You gotta have that cousin love. Come on now.
No. I'm disregarding that. That was non-canon. You didn't say that.
Okay, it's one of the DBZ movies.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Last question. The MCU has becoming overly saturated in content thanks to creation of Disney Plus. Do you think it will be hard to get into the MCU in today's time due to this influx of content because the movies were the only catch since they didn't need you watch all of them to understand the Avengers? You wrote this on a phone.
I think what they're trying to say is, would it be hard to get into just the MCU?
Oh
now?
my god, Sir Finks in the chat says arf arf. What the fuck? Is he doing that to incest?
Well,
Is this your
let's
alt,
not
Satsuki?
speculate.
Let's not speculate.
Is this your alt? The Sir Sphinx your alt?
No. I've never barked. Actually, I did, but that was like it wasn't in response to like simping or whatever Sir is doing.
What?
It was like a battle cry.
I have so
Let me
many
hear your
questions.
battle cry.
It was like that.
I was just quoting DMX.
It was like that. It's because it's manga I'm reading, but I can't say the name either. So.
Oh my god.
But
Message me it.
I'll actually like link you what it is.
Sweet.
But as for the question, I actually feel like it's going to be the opposite. Like everybody, not even like movies. Everybody seems to get into MCU stuff, whether it's like WandaVision. What was the other thing that came? I forgot what the other thing that came out recently.
There's Loki. There's Hawkeye.
Yeah.
There's Falcon.
Captain American.
Yeah.
Captain America.
Yeah, there's all of them.
Yeah, so I feel like with how things are today, like it's like a fad to watch all these things, like to binge it and talk about it with everybody because it's buzzing. So I think the same thing would carry over to the movies where like even if you don't necessarily like you're a staunch fan or whatever, just because it's popular, it's going to get people to watch it regardless. So I don't see popularity or anything dying for that franchise.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I've kind of been tapped out on MCU for a while now. After Endgame, it was kind of hard to like top that, to be honest. But there's always going to be something for everybody. I agree. I think they'll keep putting out, shows and movies. They have Moon Knight coming out next month, and a whole bunch of other ones. So there'll be something for everybody to keep going. But I think eventually they're going to have to figure out a way to keep the series going, because eventually these actors are just going to get old and they're not going to want to do it anymore.
Pay me $1 million. I'll do it. I'll do it for free for $1 million. I'll do it live.
That doesn't make sense.
One take. Give me $1 million. I'll do it. I'll do it for free. $1 million.
Yeah, but what will you do for free?
I'll do a lot of things for $1 million.
Someone clip that.
What? So we're not clipping Satsuki saying incest is okay?
I didn't say that.
That's you pretty.
Oh, this manga. The manga I can't say.
I bought the first volume of it. Fun fact: both the original, because the person who actually writes it is kind of like think of One Punch Man with the web comic versus the manga thing.
Okay.
The one that I linked you is it's a different artist who redrew it. Looks, a lot cleaner and whatnot. So I got both of those volumes. Pretty cool.
All right. Adding this to my library.
Oh, I don't know if you want to do that.
Why?
If you just read the first chapter, then you're gonna be like, yeah.
All right.
Let me know how it hits you.
All right, I'm reading this. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Here we go.
All right. Well, it is time to get into the main part of the show, which is the anime that we're supposed to be talking about, and we're gonna start with Kids on the Dock. Kids on the Google Doc. Kids on the block. Kids on the slope. Kids on the slop. Kids on the slop.
Oh wow, I like how it ends by just saying that after the first chapter.
It was a cultural phenomenon when it came out.
Ah, cool. Can't wait to read more. What did y'all think of this episode? To me, this is one of my favorite episodes of Kids on the Block. That's not the name. You're making me say the name of the show.
That's the official name now.
Kids on the Slope.
Kids on the slop. We take the E out now. It's slop. Episode 6. Yeah.
Oh, this is the episode where we had yeah. I remember this episode.
I remember it like yesterday.
Almost like we were supposed to watch it a week ago. I remember it.
Yeah, because I didn't rewatch it. I'm going off my memory from last week.
So,
Yeah.
Brother June, the whole thing in this episode that I thought was the most interesting was the Brother June stuff, because it turns out that the guy we saw at the end of the episode before then was actually Brother June, and he's come back, but he's a total mess. Seems like he's gotten into something, probably alcohol from the looks of it, and there's this scene like right before Sentaro punches Brother June that I also find really interesting, which is some kind of romantic thing going on between Sentaro and Eureka. So really, really interesting, especially with Eureka, because was into Brother June, but it is now to Sentaro, and I'm as confused as she probably is, to be honest.
He likes to kind of go back and forth with her feelings.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
She's just like, Brother June, no. Sentaro, no. The cable guy.
The cable guy? What?
You know what I took away from this episode? Like, just do away with the women. Kaoru,
Oh my
Sentaro,
god.
just get together. Like,
Hold
they just
up.
need to turn this to a yaoi.
You can't say that.
I
You
mean, I kind of agree.
What?
They are, like, Sentaro and Kaoru are way better for each other.
They are. I mean, did you not see that scene, freaking Ben?
No,
The
listen.
ending scene was a classic.
I agree. I think Sentaro and Kaoru should totally touch tips, but at the same time, you can't just say we should get rid of all the women.
In this
Love
episode.
Live does it.
Yeah. Love Live.
They don't even have men.
They don't even mention men. I think maybe they bring up Santa Claus, but even then, that's a fictional character.
Oh, Adam Sandler in the chat here says, I think EA is quieter than your keyboard. I think I fixed that.
Am I quiet?
No, it's just there's like filters that I have on Streamlabs, or not OBS, and it's I have to fix them. They're all kind of messed up right now.
Oh,
So
well,
You know what to do, EA. You got to scream like you got to get out of the hyperbolic chamber.
wait, it didn't work. Fuck.
what? It's just
It
nothing.
always fucking stops. Why does it keep doing this?
Scream is on another plane of existence.
I have to
If
get
EA
so close to the mic.
If EA screams and you don't hear it, did he really scream?
I mean, that's pretty much like the age-old question. If EA talks and no one's around to hear him, does he actually scream?
Oh my god! The fuck?
I can't do my fullolial. It's gonna suck in April when I try to do that sound again.
Oh, that is coming back soon.
You know what else is gonna?
Almost a month.
You know what else is gonna suck in April? Your lie.
Still haven't watched that.
Well, we have to. You have to get to March, which is coming soon, like a lion. So I have to get to that first.
It's literally coming tomorrow.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, you know, March comes in like a lion. So lions are fast and silent, deadly.
Is there a name for every month of an anime?
You mean is there like an anime based on each month?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say, but I said it stupid.
I mean maybe. Like there's so many different anime, I wouldn't be surprised. Have like a Zodiac anime based on every month.
That's a good question. Oh my god, the VUM guys are back. Get out of here! Get out of here!
Vum.
Red.
You dumb Russians!
Oh jeez. I think that's a little sensitive.
You got a sneak peek of the off-stream topics.
No,
You know what I'm
I don't mean it
saying?
like that. I mean they're like the Russian bots, not Russian people. Jesus Christ.
We
You
are
subscribe
not.
to the Patreon, you get more.
We are not going to survive. This is it. This is 141. This is it's been a good ride, guys.
Oh my god.
Did Attack on Titan have 141 chapters?
I don't know.
It's like 139, right?
Ah, damn.
I have it up right now. Let me see.
I was gonna say that's a perfect
Yeah,
number.
it's 139. Task Force 141 though. Soap McTavish? Captain Price?
Captain Crunch.
Ghost? Riley?
No.
Ghost!
Seeing Ghost
Rouch!
tomorrow.
Once again, kids on the dock, kids on the block, kids on the slope is used as an open slot to talk about various different topics.
Yeah, what the hell? This always happens.
I mean, like
It's a good
get into
episode.
it. I really like the last scene where it wasn't last scene, but when they were playing together, that took up probably like 5 minutes of the episode. It was really good.
It was amazing. It's one of my favorite scenes in the whole series. Just it really shows how their friendship is, where even though they kind of were on bad terms throughout most of the episode, all because, you know, freaking Rintaro thought that. Wait, not Rintaro.
Centauro.
I got the names. I pulled a SeaTactics and combined two people into one. I'm sorry.
Maybe
No,
I should
but,
make a Rentaro.
I don't think you should. I think you should
Going
stop playing God. She's great. Anyway, it just shows their kind of like friendship that is just kind of surrounded by music in a way where, you know, even if they had bad times or even just a weird kind of like, I don't know, rough couple of days just acting weird, when in doubt, play some music.
Yeah.
You both can agree on that. That's what brings them together.
I love when Seiji and his band were performing like this like rock and roll music and just the amps go out. But I love Seiji's like on stage presence. He's just like doing the most like basic dance ever, like waving his arms and hands back and forth.
That's what all the rock stars did back then. They couldn't gyrate. Freaking Elvis Presley was doing his things with his legs and people freaked out.
That's true, yeah.
Seiji is
He's me.
cute fang boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's me. He's the anime version of me.
I don't see you as cute fang boy. See, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't say that I do either, see.
No, I think I'm cute Fang Boy. I think I can pull it off.
I think you're more like Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh god.
And then freaking Igor's in the background going, Master, here's Sable, and here is Vladalina. What do we want to do with this? Take him to the back, Igor. I shall prep the table and we will do wonders. That's my impression of you, I'm sorry.
Spot on.
The fuck? No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm totally Seiji. Seiji's cute. It's got fangs.
Yeah. He's cute until you cut off his mic. Then he turns into a bloodlusted monster. Where the fuck is the power?
Where is it?
Rachel!
I like how the guys try to bully him. And they're like, "What? You can't do anything. You need electricity to play your music."
I forgot about that scene. That was so stupid. What the fuck?
Dude, they were
gotta
boomers for the 60s. They were like the 60s version of boomers, and they're like kids.
You gotta love freaking high school students in Japan. It doesn't matter what year or what era it is. Everybody always gotta be talking that shit.
It's
Like, they are elite haters.
They really are.
what?
Right up to the front just to say, you suck. Why are you even there?
Like, you could go somewhere else. You don't have to be here.
It's the people that go to a comedy show and don't laugh and they bitch and complain the whole time. You know what I mean? It's just, why are you even there?
Bet you're not looking so good now when your electricity fails you. As he pulls out like a fucking oil lantern. This will never fail me. Oh wait, I think the oil's out. Hold up, let me change the oil of my lantern. Give me 20 minutes.
You know what to do with those, right?
What do they do with
Shoot
those?
an arrow. You shoot an arrow, then you set them. They set them
Oh,
on
yeah.
fire.
Right, yeah. I learned that from Tomb Raider.
that fucking anime. Right?
Someone should have did that.
Oh, the guy with the wheelchair with the arrow?
Is that the one you're talking about?
Wait. You guys are not referencing Japan Sinks.
That's the one I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
I was just referencing like video game logic.
Oh, my bad. Okay, it never happened.
Oof, don't watch Japan Sinks, guys. Not good at. I mean, watch it. Fuck it.
Complete 180.
Because I thought about it. It is, if you go into it with the right mindset, like, this isn't going to be good. It's just, I want to see how bad this gets. It is hilarious. I laughed my whole way. Actually, the first episode, I was kind of like, wow, this is kind of sad, tragic. Then every episode following that was the worst thing ever. I think Japan Sinks has the same director as fuck. What is that show? Devil something Crybaby?
Devilman Crybaby.
Devil is a crybaby.
Yeah, Devilman Crybaby.
Devil May
Same
Cry.
director.
Devil May Cry 2.
Yeah.
If we're talking about bad things, we might as well just say Devil May Cry 2. Sick burn.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna find out where you live now.
Oh no, everybody fucking hates Devil May May Cry 2. That's the worst Devil May Cry game.
Oh.
Of course, Devil May
Well,
Cry
it's
3
like-
is the best one.
I mean, what if you find that one rabid fan?
Oh, I don't.
Fucking.
That game is terrible. If whoever says Devil May Cry 2 is like a legitimately good game and would defend it to that extent, good for you. But you're the only one.
Well, see, that person is me. What's up?
Have you, Satsuki? Have you ever played Devil May Cry 2?
That's beside the point.
That's the entire point.
Oh, well, in that case, I don't know.
Lightning Eagle says that's the one with the bad voice acting, right? Yeah, that's the one. You're supposed to turn my dark soul into light, or whatever the fuck that quote was.
Sounds like a fun time.
Or they're supposed to fill my dark soul with light, I think was the line. It's basically the same voice acting in Dynasty Warriors, which is the feel the power of my magic.
I take you to the candy shop.
Stop. No.
Make you
No.
lick a lollipop.
No. 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 We are not referencing that song.
Sorry.
So seductive.
So yeah, Kids on the Slop, episode 6. What you guys think?
I mean,
Fun.
yeah.
Wait. We're on 6?
Yeah, it was 6. It was the reason why it's not 7 is because of not gonna say, but yeah, it's 6.
No, I thought we were on 7 because didn't we watch 8 of Dress Up Darling and Attack on Titan? Because we were pretty much like on the same episode count.
Well, we
if
missed
anything.
the week.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it should be one behind.
Well,
Pl-
we're on 7.
Plus an extra one.
To be honest, I don't know
Wait.
how the fuck that happened.
I don't
Because
know. I don't
but
fucking
I do
know.
we're on 7.
We watched the right episode. We just can't count. That's it. It's fine.
Counting is not good for me, brain.
Perry says, "When I'm done with Satsuki, the devil may gonna cry too."
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's some pretty good English though.
Am
he
I
needs to
going
be.
hell?
He needs to be on this podcast.
Is he saying I'm going to hell?
He's saying that he loves you.
Wait, I'm trying to. When I'm done with Satsuki, the devil. So the devil is fond of me, apparently, because I'm assuming, like, when you say when I'm done with Satsuki, that's a bad thing. Like, you want to murder me or something. So the
Guys,
devil's
we are
gonna cry.
nearly an hour into this show. The fuck are we
Yeah.
doing?
I mean,
This is important stuff.
right, and also the stream
fuck?
broke.
Well, yeah, but we're nearly an hour into the show.
I feel like the more we keep talking about random stuff, like the closer we are to like world peace. I think like that's going to be achieved on this podcast. I don't know how,
We'll get.
but
You
it's
know
going
what?
to happen.
You know what? We'll get Zelensky on. How about that?
What's that?
Oh, I love Honey,
Ukraine-
I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh,
No, honey, I shrunk the what? Zelensky? No.
His last name was Zelensky.
Well, I mean, we're talking about the Ukraine president.
You cane? I love canes. Delicious.
Oh my god.
see, I'm an American.
Do you not know what's happening in the world right now, Satsuki?
I'm American.
So, I'm just gonna. All right, let's move. Let's move on to Marin episode 8. I'm gonna start first, okay? Because I'm gonna say it. I liked this episode. I actually thought this was the best episode I really enjoyed this.
You're literally calling it Maureen episode 8.
Yeah, that's the only
called
reason
My
people
Dress Up
watch
Darling.
this show.
Not true.
Very true.
I think that's true. Okay, as somebody who's like read it, like me reading it, I was like, yeah, Maureen is the, like in basketball terms, she is the LeBron, she is the Kobe, she is the draw of the show for sure. I don't think anybody goes in there saying, like, what is Gojo going to do? Like, he's a complimentary piece. I mean, but he's like a complimentary piece. He's the Derek Fishers of the world. He's the who do we have? LeBron. He's like, I don't fucking know.
Well, LeBron
I mean,
doesn't
listen.
have much nowadays.
Listen,
THT.
they find ways to make sure that I'm very uncomfortable with each episode of this series. Was episode 8? Because I watched episode 7 and 8 today, so some things are mixed up. But what is episode 8 the one where she's not wearing the bra?
Yeah, that was 7.
That was 7.
Okay, so yeah, that episode made me really uncomfortable. And then this episode,
I didn't know she wore contacts.
I forgot that detail.
So she goes.
I mean, good
around
for her.
wearing these. I thought it was just an anime thing. That was the color of her eyes, but she walks around with freaking red eyes.
at least they,
I should do that.
go ahead.
I'm just gonna falling.
Yeah.
Oh, you could put a scar on your
I'll
head?
do the same.
I mean,
Giant white scar on your head?
I already have a scar on my heart.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Sasuke, I'm here.
No,
The fuck?
it's too late.
No. Gomenasai.
So,
Yeah,
and then they introduced Jujus Sister, to which I'm like, oh god, this is a waiting fucking lolly joke with big boobs waiting to happen, and I can't wait to be annoyed by that. But literally, this episode was so good, I was like, yeah, I don't care about the stuff I didn't care for, even the fan service. I was like, I can forget about it. Gojo literally fucking threw a box of fucking fries, and the fries did not fall out of the box, and the fucking eagle caught it. You cannot tell me this is not the best episode ever in all of creation.
That was amazing. I got to admit, that was a 10 out
And
of
then,
10.
and then the fucking hawk, to start the scene, fucking swoops out of nowhere. It takes her burger. What? This was great. This is awesome.
My hamburger.
That was pretty great. Like, it was like a conversation, then all of a sudden, phew.
And the sound
attest.
effect was perfect, and the way they animated it was great.
I'd be pissed too if somebody fucking, well, not somebody, goddamn Seagull took my burger.
Well, it's
I'd be
anime.
upset.
May turn into a girl, so
This
That
is
is
why
true.
this is why we shoot birds in our pictures.
so
Not
they don't
literally,
turn
but-
into girls.
No, what? No.
I mean, you
Because
already
it's still
said
your
we should delete women.
No, I said, in Kids on the Slope, we should just do
Slop.
away with the women and turn it into a yaoi.
And I agreed.
Like, it's like the Patrick meme. We should take
So, okay.
these two characters, push them over there, and push the women out.
I don't think that makes any of this better.
I mean, it's a SpongeBob meme, so like everybody understands it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
won't get
yeah.
canceled.
What the fuck? Was that SpongeBob?
Yeah,
Did you like that?
I was confused at first until like I remembered what I was talking about.
Oh, Patrick, you're so great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can you feel it yet, Mr. Krabs?
Can you feel it now, Mr. Crab?
That episode was so uncomfortable.
Art's now feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
that was an uncomfortable one. And then later in that same episode, they go on a panty raid.
Yeah.
They even said panty raid in the show, and I
Yo.
remember being young, going, "What's a panty raid?"
I'm waiting for Marin to go on a panty raid in this show. I feel like that's like something that this show would do at this point. I mean, they cannot stop it. She's 15. They cannot stop it.
Well, this episode, the beach part of it was probably like the best. Like it was calm. It wasn't, you're not getting much story from it other than like the last part where you see more of Marin's feelings on Gojo when she says like she wants to take him many places, just the two of them. So that,
I bet.
Adds on to the romance aspect of it, and as it pertains to Gojo, it just shows you like he is very not necessarily I guess he is sheltered, but that's by choice, because he's so fixated on creating the Hina dolls that he doesn't like go out and experience life, and he's getting a chance to do that with Maureen. Like he has that excuse now.
Yeah, that was amazing. Just I don't know, like I really think I'm really liking this show now. I didn't know what to think of it at first. We had the episode 2 where it was dedicated to nothing but butts and boobs, but then we moved on from that, and
yeah, that by far is the worst episode.
I concur. But this episode kind of like transcended all that, because I think we can all agree that Maureen is in love with Gojo.
Well,
Gojo.
she literally says she loves him.
Yeah, and it's just so strange because I always feel like it's on the other end, where the guy is saying that about the girl. I mean, am I wrong? Like, I feel like it's normally the other way around.
Yeah, usually, like, even if it goes in a direction where the girl falls in love with the guy, it's never explicitly said. Like, we don't, like, you can kind of, like, there'll be the sooner days or whatever, that you get the vibe, oh, they like them or something, but they usually just don't outright say it. So
yeah. So I thought that part was really cool, and just how she's not even like denying it. There's people that are just like, no, I can't like him. But no, she was all about. She's like, I like him, and I'm happy. And I thought
that, and I want him.
I like you, and I want you.
I like how.
I love Boondocks.
God, Boondocks is great. Boondocks is so good. We should talk about Boondocks on this podcast.
That would be funny, but like no.
I couldn't talk about half the things on the show. I'd be like, Sasuke, please translate everything that was said.
Like, there's one scene in particular, like, no, this is not going to work.
There's a lot. What do you mean? It's the whole show.
Character, Uncle Ruckus, him alone is just.
Oh God.
Him alone is just bad.
I need Uncle Ruckus music anytime I walk.
That freaking tuba and like the. My name's Uncle Ruckus. No relations. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well. Yeah, Marin. I like in the episode 7 when they're having their date or whatever the fuck that was.
They're watching anime.
Yeah, they were watching. By the way, the episodes that they showed of this like made up anime actually is kind of cool. I kind of dig it. It kind of reminds me of Cardcaptor Sakura, which I think is what it's trying to do. But
it's like Cardcaptor Sakura and that any kind of magical girl vibe.
Yeah, and like the design for like all the characters in this made up anime like is really like 90s-esque, and it's just aesthetically like really cool.
I noticed that, especially with the eyes. Definitely.
Oh my god. Now I have to watch Cardcaptor Sakura. At least a couple episodes.
Let me ask you guys this. How do you feel on the direction of Juju's character?
I don't care.
Did it surprise you that they didn't, so far at least go the romance route?
I honestly do not really care about her character right now, and I don't think I'm
She's
not.
Juju.
I'm sorry.
I mean, Maureen loves Juju, so you should love Juju.
No, I mean she's fine. What I mean is like I don't like the fact that I don't care for her. I don't think is a negative. It's because I'm
No, it's
so
not.
like invested in. This is so weird. Marin and Gojo.
Yeah, Juju's just she's there. She is this. She hasn't really done anything to make you like her.
The thing that, in my opinion, holds the show back is just how we got introduced to Juju and all these awkward situations. Where
Second worst episode.
This show would actually be really good if all that stuff was kind of like toned down or just gotten rid of altogether.
Yeah.
Like, there was no point because I almost feel like after they did that, they never brought it up again. It was just kind of like, so Juju, let's go to this abandoned warehouse and take pictures.
And what's the point of like I liked one of the scenes in this episode with Juju where Gojo holds her hand and she like freaks out because like I think it was funny.
Of the rain.
Yeah. But I don't like. I just don't think she's currently, at the very least, the way I feel about her is I just don't feel she's necessary, and I especially don't think her little sister's necessary. I think her little sister is. I just don't care for that character at all.
Did you see how they introduced the little sister? Boom. Just
Yeah.
like that, and then they never.
She's a
touched base
middle
on it
schooler.
again.
She's a middle schooler. Not only that is she a middle schooler, you know there's going to be a future episode where Juju grabs her boobs and is like, "Oh, Nesan, oh," and then we're going to get one of those.
I'm just hoping that, by the way everything's going, please, no harem. I don't want that.
Oh, they're going to tease it.
I don't want it to happen though.
It's not going to be a harem. It's going to be one of those like, because this is obviously an anime for dudes. It. You're right. A big boobed middle schooler, big boobed high schooler. You're right. You're right,
bro. I'll watch my dress up, darling. Let's hunt after this.
Yeah, that shit slaps.
Brock Lesnar, his favorite things to do: hunt and watch my dress up, darling.
Like the buff guy on the computer. That meme.
Yeah. Again, Roman Reigns is on the other side. God damn. Love the way they take these pictures.
I hope Maureen confesses.
Maureen, acknowledge me.
Gojo fell in the ocean.
He did. That was pretty funny.
Clumsy bastard.
I like when she took the picture of him though. That was cute.
That was cute.
Oh, it was also cute when Gojo's like, you know, like, why did you take me to the beach? And then she's just like, we're done with the finals, right? And then she's swaying like left and right. And it's July, right? And it's summer, right? She's just, it's like he's looking for a logical reason. Like, you want to do this for cosplay? It's like, no, I just really wanted to go to the beach. Spontaneous is that simple.
Because they
Yeah.
love each other. Or at least she loves him. I don't know about.
Yeah, I don't know about Gojo. Gojo seems a little like shy around her, but
I would be shocked if this was a scenario where the guy was like, thanks for the offer.
I'm into Juju.
No, not that.
That would be the worst thing ever.
But just
I'm into Jujus Sister. That's what he's gonna say.
Oh my god.
now that would be pretty bad. Like that, I think they would light the studio on fire if that happened.
So is Jujus Sister the Fubuki of this anime?
No. She's barely in it.
But yeah, but Fubuki obviously looks older than her big sister. And
Oh,
Juju
that's
is the
what you
big
mean.
sister.
I mean, yeah, in that sense, yes. But
So she's the Fubuki. So she's
I
so.
wouldn't even. I
Who's
don't even
Saitama?
wanna compare. I don't want to even compare it. 'Cause it's a beard. Like there's underage characters in high school all the time, but she's in middle school. Like that. Yeah,
Is she
that
gonna
whole
be?
thing
Is she gonna be wet by a dominatrix in this episode or next episode, Satsuki? Something you gotta tell us?
Hopefully not. If that does happen, I'm okay with dropping this show.
Same.
They anime original, just a random battle arc.
I mean, they like the whole stuff where we see the magical girl stuff is kind of anime original. Like we see it, but they flesh it out a lot more in anime.
There's another anime that did the same thing. Another slice of life anime like this one that had like these. It was Genshiken. Genshiken did the same thing, and they're if you like this anime, you'll like Genshiken. It's pretty much the same thing.
Sounds very similar to Gucci Gang.
Not Gucci. It's
Gucci
That's what I was thinking.
no. It's Genshiken. I'll type it in the chat. It's Genshiken. It's a really good anime.
Not
Really
Genshin.
good.
Genshin Impact. Are we summoning Lightning Eagle?
I'm gonna say
Genshin Impact 3 times in the mirror, spin around, and he's gonna show up.
if they do a Genshin Impact anime, we have to cover it on KOA.
I think we have to, and then just talk
We got-
shit about it. The whole time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna focus on the asses.
Yes, I'll be like, they did a great job with Mona. They really captured the ass.
we gotta make fun of like Hu Tao because that's Hollow's thing, and then who does Lightning like? Is it Raiden Shogun? Right? Is that her name?
Thick purple.
Thick Purple. We gotta make fun of Thick Purple, but not Sakura. Sakura's great. Yeah.
Okay.
I have Mona in that game.
Yeah, we know.
No. I want Rosario. Rosaria? My bad.
Oh, I have
Don't
her as
kill me.
well. Yeah, she's definitely someone you would like for sure. She's got the fishnet.
I mean, who said I like that?
Well, it's what's under the
I like
fishnet you probably really like.
Business are great.
I mean, from what I know about her personality, I like her because she's a heretic.
All right. Okay, cool. Mess Apathy says, Ayo, what is this slanderous title? This is more a way to get people in, because I'm going to bring it up later. Because it's something I see a lot currently in my comment section, so I think it's worth talking about. But we'll get to that when we get to AOT. So yeah, well, anything else about Marin?
I think I definitely like this show. It's a lot better than I originally thought it was going to be, and I'm actually looking forward to next week. And I'm in the corner rooting for Marin and Gojo. I'm just like, come on, confess, take them to all these places, but you also gotta just take that extra step.
Yeah,
Just
no.
so that I can see him say, "Nah, girl, I'm good," and then just
Oh my god. SeaTactics theory. Mikasa being cucked, but it's just...
I'm running
it's
away.
Gojo cuck. I'm kidding.
You're not real, SeaTactics.
Kidding. No, I mean, I think Marin and Gojo, like, as a couple, they're definitely the most interesting dynamic in this series, and I really enjoy them and their characterizations and interactions. I think they're just really likable, and I think in a show like this, you need characters to just be likable. And while I don't hate Juju, I do hate her sister.
This show is very safe. There's not a lot of drama.
That's kind of what it seems like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I haven't seen this show, but the way people talk about it, it's not like Pet Girl Sakurasa or whatever the fuck that's called. It's
Sakura
that one of the
So.
anime. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Probably
similar
gonna
to
get the fans
that.
jump. Probably going to get the fans to jump you for mispronouncing the name, but
It's not the best show. Has a really weird ending.
now they're going to jump you.
I mean, I'll say it. I didn't think the ending was that great.
Okay. That's 12 people coming to your door.
I mean,
But,
I thought everything else was fine though.
Like, last thoughts on this episode, I forgot to add this. Because you guys were talking about Juju. Like, I think what she adds to this show, at least from what we've seen, is her expertise on the cosplay. It's like she's the kind of like the mentor figure for Maureen and Gojo, because they're learning a lot about techniques and locations to go. So she's like the gateway into the bigger world of cosplay, because Gojo can only, like, Maureen doesn't know anything really, and Gojo is just he's going off like the strength of his Hina doll making, but there's still a lot of things he doesn't know. So she's like the big sister figure in the cosplay world, so that's her role.
Like, totally.
Yeah. Hopes.
Well, I give it a pass. I liked it. Thought it was the best episode.
Yeah, forget I'll pass it.
I'm passing this shit.
All right.
I did not shoot the deputy.
All right, didn't shoot the deputy. Good. It's good to hear. Let's talk about Attack on Pi. Final season episode.
Sounds like a porno.
Annie.
Yeah. So EA. I want to know. I just want to know your thoughts on the last couple episodes. What you think about Annie?
She didn't do anything. She just ate pie and then just left.
Hey.
She's like, fuck y'all, I'm gonna go see my daddy. Now I'm gonna eat some pie. I'm gone. Later, bitches.
Hey.
I mean,
you're not wrong, but
what else did she do?
she got hip tossed by Hitch and arrested.
She
Right.
furthered my Hitch ex Annie.
No,
agenda,
God,
sir.
Jesus. This is what he DM'd me about EA a couple weeks ago.
Yeah?
He thinks it's an actual. You think it's an actual ship?
It is.
How it's not canon.
No, yeah, but just because it's not canon doesn't mean a ship. There's like Yuki and Toru shippers that exists.
I mean, I ship myself with Yuki, so
It just sounded like you said you shit yourself.
I do ship
And
myself
I ship
with
myself with Akito and Rain and some other character. Great teacher Mayuko.
Not even going to try to pronounce that name because I don't know how to pronounce it. It says, once again, Annie be dodging consequences like she's from the Matrix.
I mean, nobody's holding her accountable.
I also
But
think...
then again, it's not the time to do it either.
Well, also her explanation just makes total sense. And their reasonings, as you're right, like, this is not the time to be, reprimanding Annie. Like, like, people will say that's a plot hole. It ain't a goddamn plot hole. It's a nitpick. Like, come on now. The world's fucking ending. Y'all. There's no order. There sure ain't no law.
And like, although she caused a lot of damage and grief and whatnot, and I know it relates to some people on a personal level, but not everybody. Like, and then it's years removed after the fact. You can because it's years removed, you can see people like swallowing whatever hatred they have towards her and just like saying, okay, we got something bigger in front of us right now, because this is the apocalypse. Eren is determined to end all life past part of this island, so I don't think you should be focused on the pie eater.
Right, exactly. Like, I think also as well, I mean, I just think her reasoning for what she did and how she did it. I think from an emotional, from understanding her perspective, I think made total sense and really was like, okay, that's fine. Her thing was like, she didn't really have anything to fight for. And then once she did with her father, it was like, okay, I want to return home. And like, I don't really care about about my own life or anything like that. I just care about, going back to this life, back to my father. And she kind of like owns up to those her actions and the consequences that may come from that as well. So I don't think it's just she's just like, yeah, I'm good now, guys. It's cool. A lot of people, when I was covering the manga on this channel like last year, a lot of people really didn't like this part because of that, and I never really understood it.
I mean, what part specifically when Annie was explaining her reasonings? Yeah,
they thought that this was lame and ruined Annie's character. We're of course talking about the Jaegerists.
I mean, I thought that was like one of the best scenes, honestly, because like before that scene, you don't really know. You got a little glimpse of Annie, seeing her father and whatnot, so like you could speculate like that was her reasoning, but you don't really like understand why Annie did what she did. Maybe you could get some things from what happened with Reiner and Berthold, because it was his whole mission. But you get a better understanding. Like they were children. For Annie, it was like she never experienced any type of love. She was abandoned. That her father is not even her biological father. So when she got that little glimpse of love before she set out on this mission, it's like she tried to experience it once again. She tried everything in her power to go home. That's why when she has that fight with Aaron, if you remember, when she was kind of like losing the fight, what she was trying to do was she was trying to go back to Marley. Yeah. Trying to climb over the wall. Like she pretty much just like abandoned everything. It was like, okay, yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, and someone's bringing in the chat about how cruel she did with the twirling the soldier from season 1. I just think she's fucking crazy. Yeah.
I mean, like that's a fair criticism of it, because that kind of stuff, like the cruel nature of what she did, because like that is definitely overkill for sure.
Yeah.
Like if she just killed the people, but it's like that one scene in particular really hurts her case because it's like she's toying with them. But you can
she absolutely was. Absolutely.
You can argue that she was in that mindset as if, like, if I'm not in this cruel mindset, I can't carry out the things I'm doing. Because at the end of the day, even if she's toying with them, it doesn't matter. She's going to be responsible for millions upon millions of death. Like, maybe it's a thing where she has to get in this crazy mindset to even carry out these things, because she was 15 when she did it. Actually 12, really.
Well, also as well, you have to think that on top of all of that stuff, she's also trained by Marley to kill and rewarded for killing. Like, that is specifically that's something even Gabby mentioned. They are rewarded for killing. So you would think if they're going out and killing people, the crueler that you kill an Eldian is probably the better the reward. So you could probably think of that as well. But also, you could think maybe that she maybe felt that she could do those things because, at the time, Aaron really was not very good at using the Attack Titan. But as well, she had Reiner and Berthold in her back pocket. And Ymir. So, totally comfortable. Probably.
No, I get the complaints, though. At least when it pertains to that specific thing, I understand it.
I mean, it's fair, but I think ruining Annie's character and ruining the show as a whole. That's where I take umbrance with, because that's what people will try to argue. I think it's ridiculous.
I think it's consistent.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
Wait, was this episode? Wait a minute. Let me look through my screenshots. Was this the episode? I don't think it actually was. Damn it.
Well.
Oh wait. We have another Yuri ship that I would like to champion really quick.
Okay.
Peak and Hanji. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's like a Romeo and Juliet story. Marlian, Eldian, you know, Titan lover. They're not supposed to be together.
There was like negative chemistry for them in this episode.
No.
Like negative.
It's like banter. It's banter.
Hanji was like, "So, do you like brush your teeth since you could stay in there for months at a time?" And he's like, "You don't ask a lady those things."
It's banter. Like, you know, peak is peak. She, you know, joke, ha ha, elbow in the rib, ha ha.
I feel like their energy don't mix.
He's a Titan. Hanji loves Titans.
Yeah, but Peak's like Hanji's attitude would not mesh well with Peak, I don't think.
I don't know. I like them together.
You just want to see him smash.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
So, bringing up that scene with the brushing of the teeth, does this mean that we can confirm that in this world they actually have hygiene?
In this world.
Yeah, guess so.
I guess,
if
yeah.
they worry about brushing their teeth, but apparently they themselves smell disgusting.
Yeah, they got good teeth, though.
We don't know to what extent they take care of their hygiene. No, it could be like, hey,
They take care
brush
of
your teeth this week.
I mean, Connie freaking
Right.
Connie makes sure to brush her Titanized mother's teeth.
That face he made, though.
Can I
It's
say
like-
something about the Connie scene?
Absolutely.
I feel... I don't know if it was just the pacing of the anime or just how I received it overall, but we went through all these lengths because he was going to feed Falco to his mom, save his mom, etc. and so forth. You know, they came at the last second, which I predicted, and Armin was about to sacrifice himself to save his mom.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much the extent of that, because then literally the next scene after, they're like, man, I was actually going to feed a kid to her. Well, let's go get some pie now. And it was just like nothing had ever happened and everything was all hunky-dory, and like he didn't have that moment where, like, did he even say goodbye to his mom? Is everything like, is he like, peace out now, I'm not taking care of you? I just don't, I felt like that scene was just rather, it didn't have a huge payoff. It was just kind of a waste of time, in my opinion.
Honestly, I think that's a valid criticism. Like, out of
Oh
all the
my
things
God.
that people complain about, like with some of the later chapters,
Got another Russian in here.
more
Jesus. What is this?
Vom
What is this?
blue.
Nuclear codes? What are you launching an attack on the SeaTactics?
We're gonna get the Vor Rainbow, and then like the whole stream is gonna shut down.
Boy, red, big blue.
But yeah,
I mean,
like,
you can't even take over Ukraine. You're not going to take over the SeaTactics.
wait, you're that okay? You have a whole siege plan?
No, they're not.
Oh, well, yeah. Dude, so you're.
I'm just
they
going to
can't
sit here.
penetrate you.
Yeah, I'm very hard to penetrate.
I would know. But yeah, I think that's a valid criticism because like you said, we built up to that moment for about in manga time for maybe like 2 to 3 chapters, and for a monthly series that's that's not short. For it to just be resolved by Armin, and like there's meaning in all of it because it kind of plays into Armin's inferiority complex or survival's guilt, because he was picked over Irwin and that's still eating at him to this day. But as it pertains to like Connie and what was going on with them, yeah, it's just like he had that little moment where he's thinking like, damn, I was going to kill a kid. And then like you said, it's just, yeah, it's not Attack on Titan-esque. Like this would be something that weighs down on the character for a little bit, but even if you use the excuse of time, it felt very weird. Yeah. I feel like it's one of the few jarring things in these last couple of episodes / chapters.
Because I felt like, I don't know, it would like eat at him more because he's not gonna have his mother back. I mean, unless it's just one of those where he's made that decision a long time ago. But I don't know. I just feel like the execution could have been a lot better. But I will say that I am happy that your boy Levi is alive. Thank God. That sucker cannot die.
Couple of missing fingers, couple of stitches.
Right, he's hit the right side of his face. He's gonna have some nice wicked scars. He got 2 fingers missing.
Oh, ladies are gonna go wild. They already were.
How many? I was gonna say like how many fangirls is he gonna lose?
None. He's gonna gain.
I mean, he's got 2 missing fingers. I think he's going to have some trouble pleasing the ladies.
No,
he wasn't gonna do that anyways. He's gonna be like, not clean.
And spray it.
We gotta have Levi having clean sex now. Like that has to be a thing.
Lays down a tarp.
I mean, Hanji was like, well, Levi, it may be our time. Maybe we should just live in the woods together. And then Eren summoned them to the path.
Yeah, Levi's definitely, he would not smash Hanji, I don't think.
Who do you think Levi's into?
Well,
Petra.
She's dead.
Well, that sucks for him.
I don't think he'd have a choice though if he's living with Hanji in the forest.
He can't be with a girl though. Like girls have cooties. You know that.
Well, Hanji probably smells like a fucking dead foot. So you're right.
He's very gorgeous to me.
Are you Danhausen?
No, I'll show you the meme later.
That sounded like Danhausen. That's funny.
I'll show you the meme later.
I think the worst smelling place in all of Attack on Titan is inside the freaking Titan's mouth of Peck.
Yeah, it's probably worse in Peak too because we know that she can stand that Titan transformation for months. So it's and like
when Jean was released, he was like,
yeah,
throwing up his. I would too.
Oh yeah, I mean, John. Yeah. I like how he's like, I'm never getting into Titan's mouth again. I agree with you. It's probably a good thing.
I don't know who would be willing to get into Titan's mouth, but yeah.
Oh, there are people. There are people.
There's people like who legitimately love or would fuck the female Titan.
And the male or the attack Titan.
You have to stick your whole body in.
I mean, I don't think they care about like actual logic in it. So
they don't even have reproductive organs.
I mean,
I guess that's true. I guess they don't.
I don't know if I should say that.
They got the throat.
There you go. He ain't said it for me.
Yo, did you guys see that Peak fan art that I found?
Does it? I don't know if I want to see it.
Well, no, maybe.
Does
All right.
involve throat action?
It does. I will say this: it does not involve red. So here's one. So this is the.
Connie did make that face. That absolute weird face. You want to go inside and brush his teeth? It's gonna be every day that you don't get to brush your Titan's teeth.
So we remember this, right? Right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Okay.
God, what's gonna
All right.
happen?
I found this.
Mariah Peak.
I found this,
Say,
and lightning adored it.
Huh. I like it.
wow,
This is art.
she's used to being on all fours.
I love how this sounds to the chat that has no idea what's going on. Though I
This
mean,
is art.
this is the King of Anime podcast. They usually don't have no idea what's going on.
This
we-
makes him long and hard.
Man, she has to have like a very strong back.
To hold that up, absolutely.
Yeah.
What are these reactions? Well, yeah, I found that fan art of Peak, and it was interesting. Lightning Eagle says Peak fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Like perfection, but with peak.
Peak fiction.
Uh-huh.
So I guess the topic of what this is podcast is named after. I've been seeing a lot in my comments recently. And I think this is not really like my perspective is that it's not an Attack on Titan issue. It's a whole separate thing entirely. But a lot of people are saying Attack on Titan is boring now because of the current arc they're in. What do you two personally think about that? Just that statement overall, whether you believe it or not.
Once again, I think it fits perfectly with Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan goes through hills and valleys of emotions. First, it's the build-up, and then the actual fighting, and then the story, dialogue. Then we get back to more rising tension, and then boom, back to fighting. It just comes and goes in waves, and I feel like we're down to the low right now, where everything's building towards something. Now we have the Avengers that are going to take on freaking, Thanos, aka Eren, and that's kind of where we are right now, and I'm curious to see where it goes. So, I don't think it's boring. I've never thought this show was boring.
Let me be on record by saying I hate the Attack on Titan fan base. They should make an anime called Attack on Titan, or Attack on Titan fan base, where I'm the main character and I slaughter the Attack on Titan fan base like Levi, and no regrets.
Does Petra live?
Oh yeah, and then give me a love interest, and then they fucking die. And that makes me go berserk.
If the Attack on
yeah.
the AOT fan base kills Petra, is that what you're saying? Is that what you're implying?
And then I destroyed them. But yeah, they're not. I don't like this fan base. And not just because of like some of the takes I've been seeing. This fan base generally is terrible with spoilers, like god awful. It is one of the worst fan bases I've ever seen when it comes to this. And you single out a fan base, it exists everywhere, but I've never seen it as bad as I have with Attack on Titan. And I'm into some popular fan bases like One Piece. I'm not really in it, but I see it with My Hero. Like I said, Attack on Titan is the worst I've seen. Worse than JoJo, worse than anything I've ever seen.
So I think
yes.
I think the AOT fan base, to go along with what you're saying, is I'm a really big fan of Halo. And r/Halo on Reddit is typically known as one of the most overly toxic, like that will blow everything out of proportion. Like they will take a really small bug that is like textures are popping in on this one specific part of the map, or it could be the whole map. Who knows? It's just something you never notice, and they'll be like, "Game's broken. unplayable. They released it in an unfinished state. Fire 343 Industries. Do it. Fire them all. They all suck. They all need to die. Like the r/Halo fan base, if you say things that are positive about one of the games they hate at the moment, they will dox you for it. And that's what I compare AOT to in many ways. Not necessarily the Reddit. The Reddit for AOT is actually pretty nice, which is funny because I used to find them annoying. But other Reddits like Titanfolk are really annoying. But
I was gonna say, yeah, that's the one I'm like, ew.
Titanfolk is bad stuff. That is some crazy shit going on there. That's like some I haven't went outside in 3 years kind of shit. But yeah, I think that's what the AOT fan base really is. It's a bunch of vocal minority that for some reason people just let go wild, like, and they're just crazy. Like I don't know. I don't get it. But continue.
And I stay away from the fan base, so I don't know what's going on, one way or another.
I think I talked about this last podcast. We were talking about Attack on Titan. Like what I regret most about this fan base is like not you just having the opinions. Like even though I disagree strongly, it's a lot of the Attack on Titan fan base trying to sway the opinions of everybody else, or it's just like especially with anime onlys, let people enjoy the shit.
Yeah.
Or just not just. I'm not saying you can't have negative opinions. I'm saying, why do you go to you knowing that people are anime onlys and going, the ending was shit. Don't even bother. Like why are you doing stuff like that? Just let people form their own opinions on it. If they dislike it, they dislike it. It's fine. I just really hate how this fan base is kind of morphed into this cynical fucking can't enjoy anything fan base. Because there are people talking shit about Attack on Titan right now, like these episodes. But if you looked at how people felt about the manga in this current space, they enjoyed this shit. But because they didn't like stuff later, they're still talking shit about what's happening currently. It's like, why? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I'll say this. All of the people that are saying, like the same kinds of people that are going like to anime onlys, like this is terrible, don't even bother, it's awful. Those same people are the same people that religiously watch and read AOT to this day, every day, most likely, and are still in the subreddits complaining about it. I think what it is, I think it's like this glorification of failure or drama, or this being attached to some kind of counterculture of some kind or something, to where it's like it's cool to hate. It's just the new version of it's cool to hate, amped up times 25 or something like that. And it's really unfortunate. It's in every fan base. Some fan bases are just, it's more rabid. And that's sadly what kind of it is with Attack on Titan. It's just a more rabid vocal minority, I think. And I'm not saying there's not issues. I don't really want to say my issues, because my issues really is kind of start what's happening in the later parts of this series after this. Which is, to my criticism is, I think some of it's a little rushed, but I don't think that's necessarily a world ending. This series is terrible. But that's just me. I don't think this show's boring. What I think people are complaining about is it's the whole, they're waiting week to week and we're just having slow episodes. That's it. They want something exciting. People are, excited, right?
In the past 10 minutes, I've changed my opinion. I hate this show now.
All right. Fuck. We're fucked up.
And the thing that did it for me was because Reiner slept through the rumbling when everyone else was like having a hard time sleeping. He was just like passed out. Unbelievable. 1 out of 10.
And also Mikasa's a simp. Terrible character.
Give me back that scarf.
Oh,
she was going for that scarf. Like, give me that scarf.
Hey, EA, do you know who Lewis is? Like, do you know her significance in the whole series?
Lewis? Is that the one
Louis.
that had the
Louis.
scarf?
Louise, yeah. Do you know her significance?
Dying.
That's a part of it.
Technically,
Yeah.
Technically.
She was in season 1.
She was? What was
Yep.
she doing?
So if you remember the scene in season 1, remember the bourgeois guy that was honking all the entryway because he wanted to get his stuff through, and all the guys are like, "Please let us through. Think of the women and children." And he's like, "No, I gotta make profit." And then Mikasa shows up, and it's like the proper introduction to badass Mikasa, and points the blade at the guy and is like, "Let him through." The girl that she saves in that scene is Louis.
Huh. I would have never have known that, ever.
I'll send it. I took screenshots of it recently, so I have them. It is from... I'll just upload all of them. Why not? Because it'll upload in order. But yeah. It's a really interesting way to do... I mean, AOT has all this kind of stuff in it, but that is her.
It's kind of cool because it, in a way, it's kind of like how like Levi showed up, and you see he takes out a Titan. He has his back turned to Mikasa, Armin, and Eren, and it's like I mean, Eren was already wanting to be a scout, but when he sees Levi, he sees his back, the wings of freedom and whatnot. Like that inspired him even more so to, be a scout. So, like she did the same thing as a trainee.
Yep.
To Luis.
Yeah. It's a shame she was only relevant in that scene and then the dying scene with the scarf.
Yeah, I mean, look what happened to her. Trying to chase after Mikasa, became a turncoat.
That's what happens when you try to chase after Mikasa. Look what happened to John. Just doesn't work
Yeah.
out.
John got freaking swallowed up by a Titan.
John was in Peek's mouth.
but
That's
it's
what.
Peak,
That's
though.
what. Yeah, it's Peek. Yeah, that's true.
That probably smells like ass within the gums, gingivitis, and nasty breath. Probably onions and garlic.
Why specific? Is she eating food in the Titan form?
I mean, I can't imagine her eating or brushing. I mean, there ain't a brush
No.
big enough to get that whole surface.
Don't ask a woman that.
Exactly.
Unless someone takes a fucking power washer and just against her teeth.
Lightning Eagle said, "I love that speech." That guy's name. Oh,
Onion Capone.
I love that he was like, "What's wrong with you, xenophobes?" He's just like, "You, what is with you, Jaeger? What is wrong with you guys?" Onion Capone is me.
Oh my god.
I was happy he got saved.
He deserves it. He's been pretty good. I mean, like all things considered, he's
Dude,
been pretty good.
Yelena was like super emo. I'm done with life, and Onion Capone was like the shitting fuck. Why am I in this? I try to help all you assholes.
He's like, I followed you, and this is what I get. My whole country gets flattened.
Like Tyrion in Game of Thrones on trial.
Yeah,
I should have let Stannis kill you all.
that was great. I love that scene.
But yeah, what do you think about the Jaegerists in their role in this Chaos EA?
I mean, they're trying to restore order, and you could definitely tell that there's some people there, like Gene, who was going to be a part of it, but no, he actually wasn't going to be a part of it. He changed his mind at the last minute, and I don't know what else they're gonna do. I mean, I think they'll just kind of let Eren stomp the world or stomp the yard, like the movie. And their role, I don't know. I mean, I guess they would try to like counterattack the group of people trying to stop Eren. That would be my only thought, but I don't know. I honestly don't know what they could do because those freaking Titans were stomping for so long that I don't know how many days went by, but all of a sudden, like towards the end, they were like, "Oh, they're the last of the Titans are finally gone. Thank God. I can now sleep easy."
I think what's interesting, we didn't necessarily see it this episode, but last episode we saw that, at least from the people we saw, they were in favor of Eren because there were some families that were like, "Fuck Eren, he let these Titans go, and my family is dead because of him."
Oh, yeah.
But then there's other people who are like, "Fuck your family, think of the bigger cause, devote your heart, you wench."
It's crazy
Which
because like that's kind of like how realistic people would think, you know?
No, yeah, you're right.
Or anything in general, really.
Yep. What? Your kid died? I'm sorry. I don't care. That would be people.
Yeah.
It was a good contrast of like someone who's looking at the bigger picture because it doesn't affect them, and somebody whose whole life revolves around this one moment and how they would react in it. You know, because if my mother died in Eren trying to quote unquote save us, I'm not going to champion him.
Right, because it's like, what good is a better world without the people you love? You know? Then you're just in a peaceful world that's with nobody. So it wasn't worth anything.
Therion Gaming says, found your channel 4 weeks ago and have been watching your video. Thank you. Thank you very much for doing all of that, it's including the part. That's cool. Thanks.
Watch the Yuno versus Sato video.
Oh my god. Watch the Jujutsu Kaisen video I did.
Watch
And
the She
Fate
Makes Me
video.
Long and Hard video.
Oh my god.
Oh, and the letter to Hina from Domestic Girlfriend.
Oh god. I forgot I even made a video on that. I feel like I could have made that video better. It was a bad video. It was a very bad video. Watch watch my video on the Promised Neverland season 2, whatever the last episode was.
That
was
was a good one.
That's a great one.
Promised Goofy Land.
Oh yeah, sorry. The Promised Goofy Land. Sasuke's fever dream?
The Promised Goofy Land is probably, man, that whole season when we did KOA.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I think my disappointment was at an all-time high because, man, when you guys reacted to the first season of it, because I already read the manga by then, like I was like, damn, these guys are really enjoying it. It's a fun time. Season 2 rolled around. I was like, it's going to be a lot of good discussion around everything. And then I'll never forget the one episode where we go into the bunker. There's a guy who's supposed to be there. I can't even say his name because his name is sort of a spoiler, but there's a guy there, or supposed to be there, and it's an empty fucking chair with moldy fucking cookies. And it was downhill from there.
I had so much fun covering that.
I was in pain.
God. I got so many views off those Promised Neverland videos. I got so many views. If it weren't for, like, I think my Attack on Titan video that got 500,000 views. If it weren't for that video, the Promised Neverland for my channel would be bigger than AOT. Like, it almost overtook AOT in views. That is That's how a lot of people discovered me, was that really shit season of TPN.
Man, looking back, we definitely should have covered the whole series.
No, yeah, we definitely should have.
On the podcast.
No.
Instead, I would have much preferred that versus X-Arm.
It's a good point.
So far.
I should just covered all of it.
See, like that's okay. There's the discrepancy because with X-Arm, you already know how I feel about that. But then it's like with me reading a manga of The Promised Neverland and seeing what the anime did with it, it's not the fact that it just didn't. It wasn't faithful. It was legitimately trash. It was not good at all. Like there's some anime that took deviations. They took a different turn from what the manga gave us. Fullmetal Alchemist is the perfect example.
Think about the rants.
Still enjoyable.
Think about the weekly rants.
No, I don't want to talk. Like I watched that anime in its entirety, but I did it just to say I did it. I took no enjoyment in watching it. I would have never taken any enjoyment in talking about it with you guys. I would have stayed silent in my corner and just listened on to you guys talking about it.
Yeah, it would have been perfect.
Where the fuck is Isabella?
Yo, Isabella was shit tier. God.
Why did they tease Isabella as being like a bounty hunter in the beginning? All for her to like save. What the fuck was the point?
She had an MP5. Had guns.
Oh my god. What the fuck was the point of Norman's journey?
This is what I'm talking about. This would have been great.
It would have been fucking terrible. I'd have been angry every fucking week.
Yeah, that would have been beautiful. But yeah,
This is what it is.
My anger is not beautiful.
I don't know. It kind of is.
Okay.
All right. Settled. That's all it took. Anything else happen?
Sasageyo.
So nothing happened?
Yeah, I think that's about it, really. I mean, we got...
No. There's one more
we got
thing.
the Avengers coming up next week, and...
Oh, Hitch got ditched. The Hitch ditch.
Hey.
Frickin' she was eating her fucking face with pie, and then she goes... Hitch gets another damn pie for some reason, and then Annie's like, this isn't working out. We're gonna have to break up. Sorry,
my God.
Sasuke in your dream.
I would have never did that to Hitch.
Connie laughing at Annie is Connie laughing at Satsuki. Like symbolically.
No. Don't say that.
So does that mean that your Hitch fantasy is not gonna work anymore, Satsuki?
You want me to say that?
No,
you want me to face the facts that my ship is broken, that I'm sinking, and I'm going to drown? You want me to say it? Yes, EA, I'm drowning. Help me.
Let me get the lifesaver. Hold on.
throws a peppermint candy at him. Is this
like,
good?
There. No, shit, I threw the wrong one. I meant to get the fruit one.
Oh my god. This one's just gonna dissolve. Don't open the wrapper, Satsuki.
I like the gummy ones.
The gummy one, yeah. They are way better than the mint ones.
My ship is of Annie and Hitch is done for now. Done. Annie ruined it. She's a deadbeat.
You didn't even pay her back.
She's a deadbeat girlfriend interest? I don't know. Yeah. She's a deadbeat. Fuck you, Annie. Not because you killed people, but because you abandoned Hitch. Why would you do that?
No, we're calling it the Hitch ditch.
Yeah.
We're calling it.
And she's a bitch.
Hitch. She's a bitch because she ditched Hitch.
Exactly. We're
No,
gonna
that's-
make songs about you that elementary kids sing.
Oh, do I hear a future diss? song coming in Sasuke's
Oh, an Annie diss?
No. But that would be funny.
Yo, one time, Annie, you's a bitch.
Get on.
Annie, you's a bitch. Why'd you go ahead and ditch Hitch, you son of... It was me. I would switch up and cut.
Oh my God, he's back.
No.
Sir,
Get more on the Patreon.
Sir Sphinx says Annie is best girl, though. Are you saying that
Annie
because
is
you want to drink her crystal juice, or did you actually like her? He barked. He went woof woof.
That doesn't mean someone.
Why are you
likes
defending him,
crystal juice.
Satsuki?
He didn't say that.
Satsuki, is this your alt?
No, that's not my alt. But like I from what we got of Annie's reasoning on why she did what she did, like I just like that she was totally committed to everything. She was like, you know, given an opportunity, I would do it again. Like I wasn't a big Annie fan before this moment in the manga, but like afterwards I was like, yo, I like thinking about it, I really do enjoy Annie, especially with like some of the later things we get from her. Yeah, she's a pretty cool character. Like thinking about all the other female characters, she's definitely among the best. Hanji's still my favorite, but like who else? You have Mikasa. I think Annie's better than Mikasa. Sorry, guys. You have Hitch. I love Hitch. Toss up. What else you got? Peak. Peak is pretty cool.
Peak is great.
Oh, I forgot about Gabby. Gabby's actually my favorite.
Gabby gang for life.
Did you like how in the other episode when she told them her real name? She's like, "That's a terrible name."
Oh, yeah. That's terrible. And she went,
Oh yeah.
huh?
Mary sounds better.
It was Mia.
Her name was Mia.
Mia and Ben.
Yeah, that's my name. I was in the show.
Yeah, you're Falco. You're about to be eaten by
Shit.
a Titan that couldn't even move.
Shit.
By Connie's mom.
Shit. No, but Armin will save me.
You're into MILFs, right?
Oh,
Yeah. You want to be eaten by a MILF.
not in that way. Not this way. It's just like some monkey's paw shit.
No, not like this. Not like this.
I thought this would end differently. Sasuke's resolve says C in Savage. You didn't ask a question and it might be a downer. How do you plan to capitalize on the AOT hype and keep your interaction and views high? Boy, I've already been doing that.
I've done nothing. I've done literally nothing.
Me and Sasuke are the opposite ends of the spectrum. I am releasing weekly videos on Attack on Titan that are getting literally hundreds of thousands of views every single day. Sasuke's like, I don't know, I'm not doing it.
I haven't talked about Attack on Titan since I had a big rant on people talking about the ending. That's literally my last video on Attack on Titan from what I remember. So I haven't talked about anything anime related. I don't know. For me, it's just I've already talked about the manga on my channel, and I just don't feel like I have any interesting opinion. Like there's some different things I observe rewatching stuff, but I don't think I have anything interesting to add to warrant a video, so I just don't.
I mean, the question for me is not as simple, I think, as Satsuki's. For me, it's a little bit different because, you know, on YouTube is kind of one of my main income kind of things. So for me, it's like, well, now I have to start making content that is adjacent to what people of Attack on Titan like. So things like whatever the fuck Mappa's doing, first of all. I'm basically a Mappa channel at this point. But as well, things like Jujutsu Kaisen, which is Mappa, Chainsaw Man, Mappa, Vinland Saga, Mappa. Like, these are things, season 2 is going to be by Mappa. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I am literally turning into a Mappa channel, which is fine because all their stuff is things I like anyways. But as for, the complicated behind the scenes, like being a YouTuber, you have to offer value to your audience. And if I'm not offering value, then I can't do anything. But I think the channel's going to be fine. I think the channel's continued to grow, not as quick or as fast as it did, say even a year ago, because it hasn't. But along the lines of probably the way it's kind of growing now, I think we'll be keeping the same pace for hopefully from now until the end of time. Is the idea.
5,000 subs.
I think I'm almost.
Hey. Continue.
I'm happy for your team.
Thank you.
At least somebody's team knows how to win.
I'm proud of this team. I'm really proud of this team. I haven't been watching them most of the season, but wow, I can't believe it because we don't really have like the superstar. Like our best player, arguably could be Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo, depending on how you argue. But
Bam Margera.
Bam Adebayo, get it right.
Well, if the Suns come back and do what they're supposed to do, I think we might be bitter enemies when the NBA Finals comes around.
I hope not. I mean, I actually, well, no, because then that would mean we both got to that place, so that would be pretty fun, at least. But I don't want to fight you, EA.
I don't want to fight you either, Sasuke. But there can be only one.
I mean, there could be like two.
No, that's not how the NBA works.
Right? No, exactly. Because if that was the case, we would have won last year.
It's not a harem series, sir.
I mean,
Pull out my lightsaber.
Futaro didn't pick, just one quintuplet.
That's literally what happened. Did you read like the hentai?
Maybe I did. Shit. Oops. I don't think I got the proper ending. QRW6 says Mappa should be paying SeaTactics since he's reviewing their content. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. It is stressful being a content creator. Like, oh my god. I don't think I've ever had a job this stressful. It is good. Like, things are good. Good things are happening to my channel right now. It's just hard. It's hard to make content. Who knew?
And I make videos whenever I feel like it. But I have been making videos, which is great.
My hope is that EA makes one video that gets 1 billion views, and then he shouts me out.
I mean, at this point, you're going to have to wait a long time before that happens. I'll still shut you out, though. Like, the 20 people that watched it will...
20 billion people.
I wish.
I mean, my cousin got a TikTok that has like 5 million views. Granted, it has his wife's butt in it, but,
Oh, it's one of those channels.
No, it's just one of those things where it was like something wholesome, but she was there, so. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's got
We're talking about this.
Yeah, I guess we could, yeah. Passing it? We're killing it, right? Never watch this again?
You're killing it with passing.
Killing it with passing. Right. Makes sense.
We still don't have a date on Chainsaw Man.
Should be coming out this year, right?
I thought so, but like I said, it still doesn't have a date. That's why. Actually, let me retract that. I was about to say something not good. But
as for
Attack on Titan, pass.
Yeah. Passing it too. As for keywords you can have in the chat, I have no idea. I have literally none. I don't know. I don't know why it works for some people and it doesn't. I don't know what words they are. I don't know.
Stop saying slurs.
Yeah.
Stop saying the word 50 Cent.
Huh? Izusu Sento? I just said 50 Cent in Japanese. You guys haven't seen you guys haven't seen Amagi Brilliant Park?
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm locking that in. We gotta watch that. That's a KOA joint.
Well, it's Sasuke's turn next, so you're gonna have to wait.
I will wait, but that is definitely one I'm definitely doing for sure. All the names of the characters in the anime are the Japanese versions of American rappers. So you got Isusu Sento.
Kidding.
Yeah, and her name is from 50 Cent. So, Kanye, something is Kanye
Kanye.
West.
Of course.
Yeah, and that's the main dude. So, Mikey Brilliant Park's great. Got really good opening.
we got Spice and Wolf coming.
Yeah, Spice Wolf Season 3! Yes! It's happening!
It's been
Yo.
years.
High
Yo.
School Elite Season 2 coming.
We got... I haven't seen that show. Making...
I'm looking forward to it.
I guess if, maybe we can make some negotiations, you know, for a future Nakama Club where we both talk about Spice and Wolf and assassination of the class and rooms.
It's not assassination. It's
Classroom with Elite.
Yeah, classrooms of the assassinations, exactly.
Daddy.
Well,
Different show.
Spice and Wolf is very good. I gotta
Spice
read
Wolf's
more
very
of the
good.
light novel.
I need
Yeah.
to rewatch it. I remember the last time I watched it, I didn't like it.
yeah, we gotta watch it for the...
Holo.
All they did was talk about economics.
Yeah.
My boy Kraft. We gotta do it for Nakama Club.
Hold on. Watch this scene, EA, and
You
then change
are an
your
ass.
mind. That's exactly the scene I'm linking.
Oh, that's the best one. That's the best scene of the show.
The dub is really good. I definitely won't deny that.
You are an ass. Where is the ass? There is the ass.
It's a great scene.
That's J. Michael Tatum.
Yep. This is 2007, right? 2009?
You think they'll reprise their role whenever the new season comes?
If
Probably, yeah.
well, I mean, we would have to if you watched it, you know, as it airs, we would have to watch it subbed. But dub, they have to bring these guys back, especially Holo for sure. If she's not, I need it.
She's
I
gonna
need
be
it.
replaced by Monica Rial.
Oh my god.
That would be like awful.
Brina Palencia being replaced by Monica? I don't think that's possible. She had the pull to do that?
I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Like, she voices Mikasa. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's hope Sean doesn't play Holo.
Could you, if Monica Rial is Solo and Sean is Butler?
Oh. I'd die. Butler? Who's Butler?
I don't know. What's the dude's name?
Kraft! Kraft Lawrence!
Oh, I don't know why I thought Butler. Oh, because J. Michael Tatum is Black Butler. That's why.
Oh my god. Sasuke's resolve says, why should we care about Spice and Wolf? Tell us, is it a Sabalina thing? Why would it be... I mean, yeah, we can make it a Sabalina thing. Holo's great.
Holo.
It's really because of Holo and Kraft. But, anyways...
Weren't they gonna get it on and then something interfered with that?
Of course.
They were probably going to get it on many times over. And then something interfered.
How would that be to have sex with a god?
Probably great.
You want to know?
I mean, she's got.
In the manga, this is not canon, but in the manga, it is. In thousands of years prior, she worked as a courtesan in the red light district.
She worked as a croissant.
A courtesan, a prostitute.
Are you gonna finish your croissant?
Well, of course, it's Holo.
Oh my god! All right, EA, where can they find you?
Oh, that was a good one. Okay. You can find me over at Everything Animated. I've done a couple of videos here and there. I did one with a Smiling Friends crossover. involving Blunder Egg Priority, which was hilarious. My channel's recently blown up because of the freaking music concerts that I recorded. Like, I got a shit ton of views on my Slipknot videos, and I was like, what the hell is happening? But, like, I got 1 or 2 subscribers out of it. So you know what that means? I'm going to a concert tomorrow, and you best believe I'm going to record that and put that onto my channel. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. And, yeah, I have some more ideas with some more anime mashups. I love the Komi-san one I did.
Oh,
I
yeah, that
always
was
wanted
good.
to do that one. I always wanted to do that because that's what I pictured in my head that got him the motivation.
It's a good motivation, to be fair.
I mean, who wouldn't be motivated after that?
I would.
I mean, I think you'd be shooting for the stars after. If
Oh my
someone
God,
told
are we-
you that.
Are we spamming Umai in the chat? Is that what we're doing? Might as well join in and copy and paste that shit. Umai, Umai. See, I'm cool now. Itai.
That's coming out this year too, in the fall.
Yep. I think, yeah. Satsuki. Where can they find you?
One second. I don't think that's the lyrics. That would be funny. It hurts. It hurts. But Sasuke the Savage, if you want inconsistent content, to me, I'm your guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll get 2 videos a week. Maybe you'll get 1 video for a month. You don't know. It's a mystery box. What's in the box? It could be a fucking boat.
Oh my God, you
No.
copied my tweet! Which I copied for
Family
Family
Guy.
Guy.
Yeah, I knew that one. A boat's a boat, but imagine what's in the box.
Just imagine what's on my channel.
You know
It
who?
could even be a boat.
Hey, you know who liked that tweet? Kyle's McGiles. The lore grows deeper. One day she will be on this podcast, and when that happens, the world shall explode.
Nobody knows who that is.
Kyle's
The world
McGiles?
already exploded.
Everybody knows Kyle's. Some Sister Miggles. We love her.
We love her, but I don't think anyone else knows who she is.
Oh my God. Kyle's don't watch this
Hey,
part of the
Hey
podcast.
guys in the chat, you want Kyle's McGiles? Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No hell yes in the chat.
Oh,
Um,
see, there you go. See, nobody knows who she is.
Well, shit. Okay. But yeah, I do. I
Oh,
like
there's one.
the stuff. Oh wait, really?
Yeah, one. Look,
There's nobody.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything either.
guys, come on. Sabelina
Oh,
said
it's
it.
you.
No, this isn't
Who
me.
the fuck is this guy? Ban? Can I ban this guy?
Don't ban me.
I can
Don't ban.
block him.
Backslash ban. Motherfucker. Enter.
Oh Lord.
But to wrap things up, the videos I have planned are sort of big. Like I don't know. I haven't been doing like the smaller videos that are short in length and are easy to do, just because for one, I haven't been writing anything. Like I've had a severe lack of motivation. But for the videos I do plan to do, they're going to be big videos. Big videos. They're gonna be cool. So if you want to wait on that, you know where to go. You know what I'm saying? Go to my channel, Satsuki the Savage. I got you.
He's got you. As for me, I got a video on Flock Forster coming out this week. It's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be a banger. Probably gonna have a video on either Hitch, breaking down the Hitch ditch. It's a very important mechanic in this series, the Hitch ditch. Maybe to understand how you can do a Hitch ditch yourself.
What?
What?
This is not something that should be replicated, celebrated, or
The Hitch ditch?
reciprocated at all.
No,
It's
Hitch ditch is
bad.
great. Hitch
You're
ditch
going
is great.
If you do that, you're going to hell.
Oh,
It's
shit.
in the Bible.
under section AOT 316. Gonna have a video on Flock, probably one actually either on Hitch. That if not this week, that one's gonna come out next week. And in its place this week, maybe one on Louise. If that video's long enough, I'll do it because it's interesting. I think how she's in season 1. And her character, I think something worth talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, love you all. Bye-bye.
Special.
I love big butts.
Johnny,
Oh my god.
Big, thick ones.
are you that guy from Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yes.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Mm-hmm. And now I have a best friend.
Oh my god. Bye-bye.